Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K17 Pro Am game as we zip a pass straight to the other team to kick things off today. They're looking, pulling a three, and bang, it goes down. The Philadelphia Bulls' leader was dummy at the point guard position, but this guy was no dummy, especially when it came to knowing his range to shoot his shots, and it was pretty far behind the arc. As you guys see, another long one. That's behind the hash right there. This guy had no fear pulling up those shots, so throughout the game he was getting a lot of screens and stuff like that, something we definitely gotta watch out for. And obviously, if you couldn't tell by now, he is a sharpshooter, so you know, I said it before, I like to see if they can make one or two of those shots before we really respect it, and it's time to respect that shot, as they get a nice screen, get a nice little midi right there, and they're up early on in this game as Josh gets the rebound. Still running with the regular 5 we've been running with. We've been running with the same 5 a lot lately in the Pro-Am, and it's been working out pretty well. We haven't really lost many games, or any games, I should say, as Michael pulls up the 3, and it's not going to go down. Michael, as you guys have seen in some of these past games, as that stretch 4, able to change the game by spreading the floor, has gotten a lot of points lately, but in this game he was off to a cold start as we get the dunk on the other end. We don't shoot too often when we're that open. We kind of got to right there. As you see, they're pulling the 3, and it's gonna rattle in and out, but they get the offensive rebound, gotta shoot it, and bang at the buzzer. A little bit of our bad right there was our switch guy, and you guys see they set some screens right there, pull up the 3-pointer. That's what I was talking about, where they're setting a lot of screens, so we gotta, you know, be able to be ready to step up, especially when I'm getting screened right there. I can't really do too much about that, but yeah, that was my bad in that last play. I should have been able to stop him from doing all that nonsense at the end of the quarter. That's some good ball movement on the fast break. Josh gets the dunk on the other end, and early on in this game, a little bit of a slugfest right here. It's not a fast tempo game or anything like that. There's not much running in transition. Both teams are getting back well, so it's a lot of half court, and the half court, you know, it's not exactly our weakness or anything like that. You see, we're getting good shots right here, even if we take the whole shot clock. Unfortunately, that one missed, but we did force the center to contest. That allows Brian to get the offensive rebound and the putback right there pretty easily. But yeah, in these half court settings, you know, we do a pretty good job of utilizing the whole 24-second shot clock, utilizing as many passes as possible. So you guys see, we're gonna more than likely not get stuck with a shot clock violation or a bad shot, as we're running right here, looking, want that shot, but those guys want that block. So we're gonna give it to Walsh, who's wide open in the corner. He's gonna knock it down, and we continue going back and forth in this one, as any easy bucket is definitely big in this game, especially big 3-point buckets. Right there, Brian cutting to the paint, got the one-on-one, and banged it home. Unfortunately, Walsh couldn't get that one himself. They're trying to extend their lead right before halftime. Deep 3 once again, and he knocks it down. This guy was lights out. It seemed like the further he shot it, the better he shot, as Josh gets a nice crafty move to go right there to cut the lead down to 3 at halftime. So yeah, this guy was like basically shooting from way downtown. That's where he got almost all of his points, so we got to be aware of that. As for the rest of their team, you know, they do have 1 or 2 more sharpshooters, so they're setting screens for those guys, and then the bigs are trying to roll to the paint. One of those kind of teams, so you just got to be aware that at all times. You see, probably should have gave it to Brian right there. He was open in the paint, but it will set up a Walsh 3-pointer that goes down. Walsh had a quick trigger in this game, knocking down more of his shots than not, as they get a bucket just by outrunning us, and that'll happen sometimes with the big men. You know, you just don't have enough speed, so one big beats the other down the court. You know, that's a bucket. As you see, Josh with the pass out to Brian inside, and he gets the bucket. Now, one thing about our team, I've mentioned it before, that, you know, the 5 of us are pretty close, and, you know, we have good chemistry and all that. It's more than you may think. A lot of Pro-Am teams, as they get the bucket inside right there, you know, they'll play Pro-Am, and, you know, that's about it. With us, we play a lot of different games besides even just 2K. You know, we play FIFA together. We play, not all of us, but like some of us will play FIFA together. Some of us will, you know, play Overwatch with one another, and all sorts of different games we play. And it's just a wide variety, so it helps build the chemistry and all that. We're in Skype calls a lot of times, even when we're not playing 2K, and I feel like that's important when it comes to, you know, playing basketball with 5 guys you're comfortable running with, and you kind of can know their tendencies and stuff like that, and what they want to do and don't do, and yada yada yada. And it does show up a lot with our team, and right now we are doing very well in the Pro-Am. You guys can notice, like, all these Pro-Am games I've been posting consecutively the past couple of days or whatever, we haven't really lost. You check our record, it's just a +1 to the win column and not a +1 to the loss column. And I mean, I'm not saying we're that good that we're, you know, just gonna go on 20-game win streaks or anything like that, but, you know, we've been pretty hot lately, and I think that definitely has something to do with it, as we're going to try to get Josh cutting, and a simple little layup's going to get the job done. Nonetheless, this game continues to be close. Now, this game isn't a low-scoring game. When I said it was, you know, a slow-paced, half-paced game, I know you may think it might be like 40-40 at the end of the quarter, like 42-42, but this game is actually in the 50s as we go to the fourth quarter as they throw it down right there. But nonetheless, as you guys see, it's just a lot of half-court action and good execution for the most part by both teams. Both teams had ideas of what they wanted to do as Michael knocks down the long three. I think it's finally time to get Gunner up going as they got their Gunner. Once again, this man is no dummy because he's pulling these shots right away as soon as he's open. You guys see we're getting screened, so that's something we got to work on in the fourth quarter. Make them go somewhere else if they want to get these buckets besides these guys rolling off of screens. As you see, oh my gosh, we went for a steal attempt. Thankfully, Josh is there to get us with the help defense, forcing the miss. Brian with the rebound right here. We have a slight little lead, and that's a common theme in this game as Josh goes all the way to the cup. No one's gotten that big lead. No one's gone on that run. Basketball is just a game of runs, and sometimes in these pro-am games, no one really goes on them. It's, you know, it'll happen more often than not. You see Josh go inside. Two evenly matched teams. That could be the result. But right now, we are playing some lockdown defense in this fourth quarter. We're doing exactly what I said. Taking away what they wanted, the screeners, forcing them to go elsewhere. Brian with the block. Brian with the deflection. And the steal. And we're out here running. Got to slow that down. That's the power forward with the ball inside. Oh, that was a little bit of a forced pass. Thankfully, it's going to be tipped out of bounds. And we're going to get it right back. Trying to get the one or two more buckets to really put this game away. Slowing down the tempo a little bit since we do have the lead. Going to Brian. Shot clock winding down. Bang! There's that big shot we were looking for. Three-pointer from Michael, and that's what I'm saying. Good ball movement late in the game, using whatever amount of shot clock we have to and getting the open shot. And that might have just won us the game. We just got to hold on the defensive end. You know they're looking for that three-pointer right there, and that's exactly what we're taking away. Double screen way deep. You know we can make it. Oh, but that one doesn't fall down. Offensive rebound. They continue to scrap, but that clock continues to burn down. That's their biggest enemy right now, and that's what we're just doing right now, taking away the clock. That's what we got to do, and that's exactly, not only did we just take away the clock, we took away a chance for them to score and cut the lead to potentially 4 points. And at this point, it's all about killing that clock right now. That shot clock is our best friend. We're going to burn every bit of that thing possible, even if we get a shot clock violation. If they're not going to foul, which they definitely should be doing right now, they're all but conceding the game. So here we go, 4 seconds left, just going to go inside, give it to Brian. Whatever he puts up is all good. He actually makes the shot. Wasn't really expecting that, didn't even need the shot, but we got it. We hang on for the 9-point victory. They were a good squad, definitely a good squad. We were able to clutch it up at the end and play some good defense. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed this game. Good game to these guys. Subscribe for more NBA 2K17 Pro-Am in my career games. Continue with this Pro-Am grind, man. I'm not going to promise daily Pro-Am videos or anything like that, but it might be, you know, maybe like 3-4 Pro-Am videos a day or a week. I like this little grind we're doing lately. So let me know what you guys think about that. And until then, I'll catch you guys next time.